Right, so we all know sleep is really important, and I've spoken about sleep before, and there is research that's been done on this with normal people, injury and illness risk, getting less than 8 hours, in fact 9 in some cases, and obviously in sporting context as well, what sort of is the right amount for a sports person. And what they did is they looked at adolescents in this case, and they were looking at sporting adolescents and looking at the risk of sporting injury. And they were looking at what happened to their injury risk rates when they had less than 8 hours sleep. And what they found is that it increased the injury risk in sport by 58% when they got less than 8 hours of sleep. So this obviously is something which is, showing a very big importance in this population, because that's a massive number. Like if someone's like, oh yeah, I'm doing strength training to try and lower risk of injury, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and it's like, but you're not sleeping very well. It's like, great, that's not going to help that much then. Sleep is obviously massively important because sleep is very much related to recovery. And there's another element another way of looking at this as well, is that, some of these younger people have got a lot of stress, and stress impedes recovery, which we've talked about in previous research, and also it impedes the ability to get to sleep. So it could even be that the stress is relevant in this context as well, but it's more the byproduct of the stress with the lack of sleep. Either way though, sleep is really, really important. It's important for everybody, of course, but if you're pushing your bodies harder and you're growing and your body's changing, which obviously places even more demand on your body, then you want to have more sleep than the next person. So certainly 8 hours has always been touted as being the amount, and certainly going below this 8 hour really ramps the injury risk up. So this highlights that you should all be getting at least 8 hours sleep if you're a young sports person, and really arguably if you're not as well, So anyway, that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time.